What's up? Late night at night. Man, we about like a week out. Man, hold on, let me pause this music. Even though, even though we're gonna have a little music in between the topics or whatever. But what's up, man? Miss y'all. Late night at night. Got 3 questions, man. 3 good questions. Get to hear a little bit about me tonight. Somebody asked the single question. And it made me think. I was like, damn, that's a great question. Because a lot of people ask me that, like, you're a relationship man, and you're so obsessed with relationships, and you're supposed to know so much why you ain't in one. So, there's one of the questions tonight. I appreciate that one. What's going down? I always try to give y'all something, just off the top of the head, something that I think may help people. I'm gonna stick with honesty, man. Sometimes it's very hard to be honest with people. The circumstances, the expectations people have on you. But man, I promise you, you may not believe it, but I have never told a lie and just wanted to run off with it like that. Meaning I may say something, but I tell you the truth. I can honestly say my whole life, I've never just made up a lie and went with that. Maybe initially, but I've told the truth enough and been honest with people enough that I can say that I can't remember lying. Man, it makes you feel good. I've been in a situation where I was in a relationship where there was a lot of lying and stuff like that. This was a relationship with a woman. It just wasn't good. Felt like everything was like, man, kind of fake. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't never really get all the way into the relationship because I didn't ever trust it fully. So I learned in my life, man, the more you can be honest with anyone. At this age, I'm 43, so I'm honest with, damn near everybody by now. But, man, the more you can be honest with anyone, man, the better. Whether it's good or bad. And if it's something negative that you got to tell somebody, but you're being honest, I would just say, man, this ain't gonna sound good. I don't like this, but this is the truth. And I would tell them. And I would say, if you know me, you know that not my object. It's not my object to disagree with you. If we have a friendship or a relationship, a working relationship, a platonic relationship, a man and man, not even man and woman and man, or man and man or woman and woman, just two friends. You want to be honest with each other. All right, so I'll jump right in. Let's see what the first question is. Hold on. Ooh, it's a good one. Okay, the first question is marriage a magic spell for a couple? So basically what this person was saying was that, is marriage some kind of special spell that goes over the couple and makes them more faithful than they have been in the past, that makes them like each other more? Is there some kind of magical thing that happens once you get married? I've never been married, so I don't know. But in my opinion, no, I don't think so. I think that a lot of times we do get into marriages and think and hope that, something magical does happen. No, pretty much, I believe, and I've never been married, and I'm gonna, real soon, I'm going to interview a married couple, but no, I don't think so. I think you are the same two people. I think it is going to be a wonderful day, whenever you all get married, whether you go to Justice of the Peace or you have a ceremony. It's going to be a wonderful day for both of you. You're making a commitment to each other for life. That's what it's supposed to be. So I would think that it'll be a wonderful day. But as far as a magical spell, no. I feel like whatever problems that you're having prior to getting married, if you get married, you're going to have them same problems. The wedding is a beautiful day. I'm going to say that one more time. The wedding is a beautiful day. Just one more. The wedding is a beautiful day. That's all it is, man. Just a day. So, man, whatever you were feeling prior to the marriage, I believe that you're going to feel the same way after. No, I don't think it's no magical spell that goes over people. I think that, at the least, that you're, getting married or, going before the Bible or whatever, So I would hope that you will take it more serious, if anybody. But if you're looking for just to go dun 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 dun, and something magical happens and you just are faithful now, no, man. My advice to people would be, man, whatever problems you're having, whatever questions you're having, whatever thoughts that you're having, address them before you get married. Like, yeah, I wouldn't wait on that. Like a lot of people are like just hold shit in and wait. That wouldn't be my advice to people. My advice is if you're having problems and you're thinking to get married to solve them, hell no. Don't do that. And if somebody tell you should, then they need to get off my show, because whatever I'm saying and whatever they saying ain't going together. We ain't no good for each other. What I'm saying is you want to get married when everything is going good, when it's a beautiful time, when it's like y'all are head over heels for each other. That's when you want to get married, in my opinion. Not when you're feeling rocky. Just think about that, man. A lot of people do that. I did that. Like, my relationship wasn't going good. I thought, well, let me marry her. Man, it would have been the worst thing ever. Because now you're stuck in something that you already seen wasn't going good. And they got to pay money and shit like that. It's a lot of people right now that's not married because of prior marriages. I mean, marriage is a serious thing, man. I think women just go along with stuff because, the male probably puts so much pressure on them to get married. I don't think it's the females. I think it's the males. I think males are putting a lot of pressure on these women to get married, man. And not really asking what they really want. And even if they ask what they really want, they probably are not the type of people that you can tell them something that is the opposite of what they want and it'd be okay. Meaning, a lot of these males pay for everything and shit like that. So, they feel like, you better do whatever the fuck I say. And even if they don't feel like that, it's some type of pressure on the person. Like, the male is showing he want it real bad. But I think there's no instruction book on life. I think you live and you learn. I think couples can get married within a month and make it work for life. I think couples can be together for 20 years and make marriage work for 3-4 years. So, to each his own. I think, to be honest, anybody can work with anybody, in my opinion, and what I teach and what I think. Because you can love somebody if you want to. You can only have sex and be with somebody, one person, if you want to. So, get that part. Alright, let me see what my next question is. Hold on. Alright, the second question was, what makes a successful relationship? I'm going to give 7 things. And if you're interested in how to have a successful relationship, you will take these 7 things down. Number 1, honesty. Honesty is the biggest key to any relationship, to any friendship, to any bond with anybody. It has to be a level of honesty and belief in a person, whomever you in the relationship with. Number 2, communication. Communication is the biggest thing. I value communication like if it was number 1 on the list. Communication can get people far. Work through a lot of problems. A lot of things that you think are problems won't be anymore if you had communication, because you'll come to understanding. Number 3, empathy. So having empathy, meaning caring about someone else, like caring about their time, their feelings, like putting them ahead of you. I'll say that. Oh man, this is harder than I thought. Number 4, because I said honesty, communication, empathy. Number 4, respect. You gotta have respect for someone, meaning they have to mean something to you before they are in a relationship to you. Meaning you should, if you're gonna be friends with somebody or in a relationship with somebody, you should look up to the person way, way, way before they become your friend, because that's real respect for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Not just respecting them for being your friend and making you happy. Number 5, boundaries. In any successful relationship, people need to know your boundaries. They need to know, this is where it stops with me, this is where it starts with me. I can get past some of this, but this I can't. I don't like this. You need to be straight up and down with this person about what you like and what you don't like. And when they cross your boundaries, you know what you got to do? You got to put your foot down. When they cross your boundaries, man or woman, you have to put your foot down. That means if you tell someone, I don't like people that steal from me, and they steal from you, and you do nothing. You don't teach them anything. You don't teach yourself anything. And the words that come out of your mouth don't mean anything to you. Man, that's terrible. Everything I say, man, I'm going to do. If nobody's watching but me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I say, I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Like, whatever I say, I don't give a fuck how crazy it sounds or none of that. What I say is what I say. And I'll show you. I don't give a fuck who you are. But, yeah, man. Number 6. Caring about that person. You have to care about that person. That's number 6, caring about somebody, man. Like, my 2 relationships I was in, high school and in college, they both lasted 20 years. I talked to them girls all the way up until about 4 years ago. Like, from teenagers. But they're my friends, man. Like, to this day, I don't want a relationship with any of my exes. But they're my friends still. Like, I'll still whoop somebody's ass for them. They're my friends. I care about them beyond just me. And number 7, have God in the relationship. Yeah, man. That's the way you put the period on there. I mean, any relationship or friendship or situation that you're trying to be in, you better put God in there. Huh? No, I'm not playing. Like, it has to be a higher power. It has to be something that you respect more than you to be respectful to that relationship, to have empathy for that relationship. All these things, to have communication, to have honesty. Every 7 that I said, and I'm gonna write it down too, because I just came up back with the top of my head, but I'm gonna have a section about that. I mean, that's what makes a successful relationship. And you, who are you as a person? Are you someone that you would be in a relationship with? Let me repeat that. Are you someone, and this is the only question that you got to hear right here, if you're looking to be in the next relationship or you in one, are you somebody that you would want to be with? I'll leave it there. Let's go to number 3. One of my best friend's wives asked me this question, so I wanted to put it on here. I thought it was a wonderful question. She said, Jabray, why is it taking you so long to be in a relationship? I said, damn, that's a great question. I think I just haven't been in one so long that, I'm kind of content. And I feel that I can see a woman coming. Like, I can feel that it's near. But I want it to be my friend. I want to win, you know what I'm saying? Once you be by yourself for a while, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to rush into a relationship. Meaning, I've been single since like 21, May of 21. That's for about 4 years. Yeah, man, I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time, man. I'm happy. Sometimes I feel like, I'm like, damn, I want to be in one, but there's sacrifices that come with that. Like, I told my best friend this, I told my mom this, I said, man, I got a different respect for people in relationships, man. Like, my motherfucking, I gotta know that somebody else, has to have my time too. Like, I gotta know, like, you can't go a whole day without calling somebody, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be thinking about you. I gotta remember those things. Like, right now, I'm too self-sufficient. I'm like, not in no hurry, man, to get in no relationship, man. But, I feel it coming. And I always take my time. Like, if anybody ever known me, you don't know me to have a lot of relationships. You know that I know every woman in the world, like old or young, you know what I'm saying? I always had my whole life. I think my aunties and stuff groomed me for that. I was like Eddie Murphy on Raw. He was at the beginning, he was performing for his family members and stuff like that. That was me. But no, I'm not in no hurry. I feel like when it's gonna come, it's gonna come. And I'm excited about it. I do look forward to this relationship. And I hope this is like 30 minutes, man, because I enjoyed talking to you guys tonight. Yeah, man, I'm still single now. Hey, I got applications out, you know what I'm saying? If you somebody that want to talk to me, just know that it's going to be fun. But you got to be honest, though, man. It hurts my feelings when I believe in somebody and they don't be honest with me, man. It's like the whole world comes down. My therapist said, Bro, you wear your heart on your sleeve. I said, what the fuck does that mean? But she broke it down. I said, oh, okay. But whatever the fuck that means. I love you guys, man. Tomorrow I'm going to get on here and I'll be on here longer. I promise. But I love you guys, man. Hey, we going to the top. Y'all know I'm going to do this relationship shit until I die. So it ain't no rush. We ain't got to make it. We ain't got nowhere to be.